Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach Moonshine with Metal Devastation Radio, and right now on the phone with me I have Keith from the band She Walks Without Legs. What's going on, Keith?
Not much. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing all right, man. So tell everybody out there in the world what's going on right now with She Walks Without Legs.
We have about a new set of songs written, about 6 songs written that are complete right now. We're still working on a few other ones to, try and make a nice round number of 10 to make another album and to go into the studio again and, get something new out to people.
Very cool. So how long have you guys been a band and how did you get started?
We've been a band for about 5 years now. How I got started was my singer, Aaron Freeman. He was in a band prior, and they ended up letting him go. And as a result, he decided to form this band, She Walks Without Legs, and I was the first person he got in contact with as far as like being a member of this new band that he wanted to start. And then after that came, Frank, our drummer, and Eric and Jordan. But yeah, it was initially Aaron's idea and baby. It didn't start off like as far as like musically what he wanted to do. It kind of grew into kind of something like else, but I think it ended up for the better.
Right on. Now, as far as like musical influences, what would you say as a band influences you guys?
It's very diverse. It's like even though we're playing metal, there is really no like set influences as far as band wise is concerned, because let's see, my guitarist Eric, he's more into Perfect Circle, Tool type stuff. Drummers into like classic rock. Me, I'm into like old school, death metal and thrash and stuff like that. And both Aaron and Jordan are like, and kind of like in that same vein too, but they also listen to like some of the newer groups too, like Winds of Plague and the Browning and stuff like that. So our influences are like diverse, but it all comes together. And it gives a She Walks Without Legs sound. Right
on. Now, the name itself, She Walks Without Legs. What the fuck? How did you guys come up with that, and what is the meaning behind that?
We've gotten that quite a few times. The meaning behind it actually is my singer, his sister had spiral meningitis. So she couldn't walk, and so she walks without legs. So this is his little dedication to her, because I believe she also died like a few years back. So this is his dedication to her, hence She Walks Without Legs. So no, you're the first time Aaron told it to me, I'm like, dude, that's no. But then once he explained the meaning, I was just like, yeah, now I feel like a dick. Yeah, I like the name.
Wow. Yeah, for sure, man. When I first read the name, when I first heard it, my first thoughts were fucking, like there's got to be some kind of perverted shit, man. But now that you explain it like you did, I kind of feel
yeah.
Damn, man, that's fucking hardcore.
Yeah. So. But yeah, and like I said, it's a dedication to her. So, yeah, and it kind of grew on me and and everyone else around here in Connecticut. So,
well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that on here. So everybody that hears this will finally understand. Now, as far as the local scene there in your area, what can you tell us about that?
It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of good bands here in Connecticut. A lot of them play Cherry Street Station, which is located in Wallingford, Connecticut. And a lot of these people from these bands like hang out there, and there's always like good bands coming through. Like tonight, I'm going to see Armageddon, which features Chris Zermatt, formerly of Arch Enemy. You know, so, and, but like the local scene is pretty good, you know, here. Obviously you have like some dicks, but I think that would kind of go with any local scene, you know. But as far as I'm concerned, it's good, and there's always good stuff going on.
Right on, man. Well, what's some of the craziest shit that you've ever seen at a show?
Damn. Some dude dressed as a pope playing an organ.
Playing an organ?
Yes, and
right.
that was highly entertaining. Another person, band, if you will, was just a one-man guy. He calls himself Orcumentary, and he just plays. He's just a one-man show, and he's like really good. And all he sings about is fucking orcs and goblins and stuff like that. But he's just entertaining to watch because he's just one person putting on a show. So I think that when the first time I saw it, I thought that was kind of crazy.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are the plans right now for the future of the band?
To keep writing, get into the studio soon, and start recording, and get a new full length out for people to hear.
Fuck yeah!
Right now, you can find our album on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, stuff like that. So,
fuck yeah, man. All right, well, Keith, I'm about out of questions for you. Is there anything else you want to add to tell the people out there listening and your fans?
Yeah, check out our Facebook. We have a music video on YouTube for the song Plague of Dreams, so you could definitely check out that video. Like I said, our music is on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and we were just one of our songs was just included on a comp CD that was handed out at various Mayhem dates across the New England area. And the song that we had on there was Checkmate, and it was also grouped alongside Hatebreed, Killer Be Killed, Dead by Wednesday, which is another popular group here in Connecticut, and Devil Driver. So we actually got onto a pretty decent comp that get handed out at Mayhem. So if you got one of those comps, check us out and support your local metal scene.
Bad fucking ass, dude. All right, well, Keith, before I let you go, can I get you to make a station tag real quick?
Yeah, sure, I could do that.
All right.
All right.
Just say something like, "This is Keith from She Walks Without Legs, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio."
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, I'll do it right now. All right, this is Keith Pearson from the band She Walks Without Legs, and you're listening to Metal Devastation.